Good morning, Positive Impact Club. So on Monday, we discussed the Pareto principle. To do a quick summary, Richard Koch explained it pretty well in a book called The 80-20 Principle, and he said, the 80-20 principle asserts that a minority of causes, inputs, and effort usually lead to a majority of results, outputs, and rewards. So in success, things aren't equal. The majority of what you want will come from the minority of what you do. This brings me to our topic today. So raise your hand if you have a to-do list somewhere right now, like on a Post-it note or on your phone or computer. I know I do. I have them all over the place. What happens when you make a to-do list? For me, it just gets longer, as I add more things to it, and as things just kind of fly into my head. So what I do is I keep a running list on my computer desktop that helps me at least record things. But here's what I used to do with that list. I would look at it and I would see what I could get done quickly and easy. This really is human nature. Did you know that when people cross something off a to-do list, it actually releases a small hit of dopamine into the brain that makes you feel good? So it doesn't matter what the thing is, whether it's big or small. We just feel good when we cross something off our to-do list. So let's go back to our friend Pareto and his principle. When we do something that's easy to do and cross it off the list, we are probably working in that 80% effort range that only gives us 20% of our results. In other words, it's not like the best use of your time. Now, what I do is I take my list and I ask, what are the one or two items on this list that is going to get me 80% of the results? What's the most important thing for me to do? Guess what? Those things are usually harder to do, and I would normally trade them for the easier stuff that I could just kind of cross off my list, get my hit of dopamine, and but not really move the needle on the project that I was working on. I want you to turn your to-do list into a success list. I bet you all have a to-do list somewhere near you right now. If you don't, you can just make a list of things that you need to do for today at work. So pause the video, just go ahead and make a list. All right, now I want you to take that list and pick out the one or two things that will give you the most impact. Commit to doing these things first before moving on to the easier items on that list. Congratulations, you just turned your to-do list into a success list. So I want you to repeat this every time you're kind of planning your day or a project at work or even like a huge life change. What is the 20% of the effort that you're going to put in that is going to give you 80% of the reward? I want you to think about that. I'm really thankful that you came today and spent a few minutes with me listening to my ideas on this. The Positive Impact Club's morning huddle videos are always going to be delivered free of charge. The only two asks that we have is that you share this message with anyone that you think would benefit from it. And if you're looking to kind of take your productivity and your performance to the next level, I encourage you to check out our Elite Team page at positiveimpactclub.com. Learn a little bit more about other people in the club that are really kind of pushing the limits and getting better. Thank you very much.